starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last. But bad guys do.
Alrighty, and welcome to episode 19 of Figure Frenzy. Unfortunately, ranking Hasbro and Retro Series 2, which means that we will be joined by the Retro World Order later on. I was hoping it was a one and done and that'd be it, but they're back. They're coming back 2 times in a row. Unfortunately, everyone enjoyed it that viewed the show, so we had to bring them back. But anyway, Ruben, nice to see you. Where were you last month?
I've been trying to reach out to you for a whole month. I was there. I was sitting in the damn waiting room last month for the episode, and I was trying to message you. I was on my messenger. None of my messages went through. I swear something fishy is going on. Seriously, this entire month, I've not been able to reach out to you. You have nothing to do with this, right? You
No.
promise me now you have nothing to do with it?
No, 100%.
Do
I don't
you
want to do
believe
a
me?
show by myself. You saw how awkward it was. Like, here we go. We got the Shawn Michaels figure. Who wants to? Oh, it's only me. I'm the only one that can talk about it. Okay. Well, anyway.
Do you believe me? I'd never
yeah, I
flake the
believe you.
show, right? You.
Hey, why is he in the comment sections? Where's Alex?
Oh, Alex. Oh, Alex. Well, when I was able to reach out to you and make it in the chat room and all that for the episode before the last one, someone else decided to show up. Someone else who happened to be suspended, but he showed up anyway. So he's done this to himself here. Anyone out here tuning in to see Alex, blame him. He decided to end his suspension early, so I've taken the liberty on extending that suspension further. We've got to send a message here. We've got to make sure no one else can get away with this. Alex. Actually, message to Alex. If we can just drop all this right now and you start supporting Man United, suspension gone. Let's settle this once and for all. Comment down below. Anyways, what do we have for the show tonight, Matt? Now that we've got all that cleared up, I've been waiting a whole month to tell you all this, so I'm honestly so relieved that you
cleared the air. I mean, like I said, yeah, you said it, not me. I'm trying to get a hold of you for a whole month. I've been messaging you. You've been messaging me. Apparently. Anyway, you're here now,
and you get that
pretty big show.
Yeah, and you get when you try to send the message and it comes through and with the red thing, the red circle saying not sent for whatever reason, but it doesn't say why. But I've been spamming you. I literally have been spamming you, and I can only assume you've been doing the same to me. Because
Well,
you know,
hopefully now that you're here, the messages will randomly come through and things will be back to normal. But anyway, what's on the agenda tonight? All the normal stuff. AEW figure reveals, Mattel figure reveals, all the smaller company figure reveals. We have a special guest in Mitchell Fels joining us very shortly after we get through all the boring stuff because Mitchell doesn't want to be here for that. No one does. And then we got ranking series 2, Hasbro and Retro with the Retro World Order. Yeah. So quick housekeeping. Oh, carry on. You want to say something?
something else. You mentioned the Retro World Order. I was able to, of course, you saw me in the comment section in the last episode because that's the only way I was able to reach out to you somewhat. I saw what the RWO did with the ranking system. Can you confirm nor deny to me right now that the addition of my name in the bottom tier was all them? That was not you, right?
I didn't set any of that up. They just sent me the link. Here you go. We've done it all for you. And Bob's your uncle. And then, yeah, you're at the bottom. But anyway, enough waffling. Quick housekeeping. Use the Mighty App link. Using that allows you guys to get free figures because we buy the figures for you and give them away to someone. Took a while to get rid of it, but thankfully we got there in the end. And to be fair, I think that's all the housekeeping I have. Do you have anything? No.
Oh, do I have anything? I've been having all this built up. I've been having all this built up over the last month. I probably will forget stuff as we go along, but I've gotten out the bulk of it. One other thing, I saw that jabroni Amoski. He thought he'd be very cool, eat a couple things on screen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the unprofessional people eat on screen. Haha. But guess what, Amoski? I was the one who made eating on screen cool. When you do it, it just becomes old and boring, just like all those figures you've been reviewing over the last all those figures you collect, old and boring.
Ruben, it's okay.
And let me get started. I haven't got started on that Foxy yet. He thinks he's so cool behind the screen, smirking with his glasses. Oh, I can do a Macho Man impression. Haha, look at me. I'm so tough behind my screen. You know better than anyone, Foxy, what I'm capable of when I step inside that circle surrounded by the ropes. So if you have the audacity...
Man, cutting just a humongous promo all of a sudden out of nowhere. Well, Ruben, we're gonna have them on here later, so you'll be able to say all this to them, okay?
I'm sorry, I've just been so cooped up the last month. Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Let's bring in our special guest, Mitchell Fels.
Hey.
Welcome, Mitchell.
Thank you, Matt and Ruben, for having me on the show. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome, dude. You're welcome. Thank you for coming on. I mean, for all I knew, it was just going to be me again because we couldn't get in touch with Ruben. So I'm glad you were here, able to bail us out. Thankfully, Ruben's here, so it's going to be a three-way conversation. Should be good.
Fantastic.
All right. So let's flip the switch a little bit. Let's start off with pickups because this month it's not just about us. It's about the members too. We've each selected a member to showcase. And I believe, Mitchell, you've also got some stuff you've picked up in the last month too, right?
I do so.
Well, you're the guest. Do you want to take it away?
I will, but I will need my handy assistant. She is coming right now.
Here we go.
Figure Frenzy legend.
Appearance on the show.
Yeah.
The money maker of Figure Frenzy with that t-shirt.
What's the line, Jan?
Fuck Brock Lesnar.
She said it.
And all his followers. You can all go get fucked.
Hey, calm down. Easy,
Now,
Tiger.
you happy?
Easy, Tiger. Now I need you to play.
Oh, I love it, Jen. Love it.
So I have got quite a few over the couple of weeks or so, thanks to good old Rob Figs here. So I'll bring in his ones first.
That's right.
So, well, the old ones, Mum. Which one she says. So at first, I got this lovely Bret That Man Hart.
Oh, shit, hang on, get me in.
Bret That Man Hart
Leah,
ringside
where's
exclusive.
the Leah?
Can you?
Look
Can
at
you?
that.
Can you see it? Is it glary?
You know, we can see it.
Okay.
But yeah, cool. That's that one. I got a few more. Have to wait.
Quite a few.
Yes, that one. Yeah, right back.
Go
Feed
on,
me
Ruben.
more.
Take it away. Food.
So it's right back, and then there's a few more. Quite a few to go through.
Food. Me. More.
My favourite.
Your favorite? Yes, that one's very
One of
cool.
my favourites. Glare at mum. It's glaring. Turn it the other way.
There you go.
There you go. You can see that one nicely.
It goes nicely with your other
In
one.
very good condition, I must say. You do take care of your figures, Ruben.
Yeah, I heard the seller didn't pack it very well.
Oh. What one's that one? Huh?
I heard he wasn't very good at packing it, and there was a couple of things that were a bit questionable.
What's that other one you're holding?
Oh, this is the other Mysterio.
No, that's not from. That's not
Yeah.
from the.
Ah, that's from ages ago.
Yeah, that's my.
It's got a set, so shut up.
Hey, don't be rude to the host.
Is the Brock Lesnar one here yet, Mitchell, or is that still on the way?
It's still on the way. Hey,
Ah,
sorry about my rude assistant. There's a couple more.
What?
There's gold dust. Yes, that one too. These are the ones.
man,
from-
Mitchell's just got figs coming out of everywhere.
I know. I like this one indeed. This one's very nice.
Bray Wyatt, love it.
Yeah,
What series is that from, Ruben?
36.
36, Elite 36, Bray Wyatt. Very good
Long
one.
time ago.
And where's
Sorry.
the other one? Oh, you got the other one. And nice gold dust.
Oh yeah, that one's very good.
I know Ruben wouldn't like this, but I'm thinking of unboxing it.
Do it, do it.
I thought I could trust you, Mitchell. Not you now.
I won't let him, Ruben. I won't.
Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you,
Mitchell,
Dan.
when Jan's in the
I'm
other room,
thinking about
we'll
it.
open it. We'll open it when Jan's in the other room.
More. And now the other ones I've got from other people. I think. Yeah, Dominic Mysterio, thanks to Nicholas.
Yes,
Nice.
Nicholas.
Yeah, I got two of those. I'm going to unbox one of them. What's this one? Damian Priest.
Oh, where's the glare?
Yeah, there you can see it. Yeah, where's the other ones?
He was in the top 10 of our figures of last year, right?
He
Amazing
was.
figure.
I want to say off the top of my head, he was number 9, number 8.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar's number one fan has been hounding me to get a Randy Orton because I don't have one. So I got one.
Yes, well, you got to have one.
Yeah,
And-
every collector needs at least one.
And the head of the table is right hand man Jey Uso.
There we
Yeah.
go. And Jimmy Uso, there's a figure of him that we will show very shortly.
Okay.
I'm done.
I think that's all of them. Yes, I
Awesome.
think that's all of them.
Nice. No, very cool.
Right.
Very cool. That's a very big haul. That's you can replace Alex.
Okay,
I don't need you to say that.
Yeah, it looks like we need a replacement.
if that's what the people want, I'm more than happy.
Ruben, do you want to go next or shall I?
I got quite a few over the last month, thanks to Nicholas as well. I'm trying to remember everything I got. Would I be able to get back to you?
Sure.
Do you want to go, Matt, and then I'll try to remember what I got?
So I'll go really quick. Jack's Pacific TNA Sting. Humongous. I'll show you in comparison to the Matt Hardy Elite Series 6 that I picked up. Humongous in scale. It's kind of sad, but anyway. And then my main event, got to be very careful because this figure's joints are very, very loose. We have AEW Unrivaled Prototype Riho with the title and the hands, so it's like complete. But as you can see, everything's like really loose. But it is what it is. It's still cool.
Right.
rush
What
through
the
that.
hell?
Go on, Ruben. What have you got?
Well, I cannot overlook these two. I've been very patient since October or whenever it was, and this is all my doing because if anyone knows even one thing about me, you know that I like to save a couple bucks wherever I can. So I've been waiting quite a while for other things to be able to be combined into one shipping box from Nicholas because he's hooked us up massively.
Did he charge you the daily storage fee?
Not yet.
Oh, is that? Did you just do that to me, Nicholas? What the hell?
Well, we have bam, and for once, something that I actually rate a little bit higher than this Undertaker figure. What bam? It is Kane,
Oh,
and it is
bam.
the beauty, right? And this is the the
The
revision one. Yeah, they
fix.
fixed the paint. No dodgy mask paint. It's all there. And
Nice.
well, we'll never be able to know because it's in the box, but I'm trusting that the elbow is fixed as well. But thanks to
in
Nicholas.
20 years, when the urge finally gets to you, just to make sure you open it up, bend the elbow, and all you'll see is skin color.
Well, I'll make sure. Well, just in case, I'll make sure that this one stays in the box. But just beautiful. I honestly, if it came out like this and it didn't need a revision, this would have been number 1 or number 2 on my top figures of last year. Honestly, I think it's that good. Best Kane figure of all time.
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
We got a couple of quick comments.
Those are the two that they come to the top of my head from the Nicholas Hall. There were more, but man, how do you even look past?
So
these
you felt
two?
like Mitchell, you got 1,000 things and you can't remember what you got.
Somewhat. Oh well.
The Kane figure does look very nice out of the box. I do have mine unboxed.
Yes, it does.
Me.
Brock's biggest fan. Let's go, Jan. Oh, fuck. That last bit we won't even talk about. Matt, did you say 3-way? That's why I made sure to add conversation at the end of that, Ricardo. Get stuck into those jabronis, Jan. And this was to you, Mitchell, when one of your figures came out. I don't remember which one. Let it breathe. I agree. But anyway, okay, so Ruben, your member showcase for pickups is...
Yes, I did scan through the group and I made sure to add this on when I was able to log in. My favorite one this week is from Leighton. Looks like he's picked these up locally, which is fantastic to see these sets coming into New Zealand, not in my area. And there may be something... Well, we won't get into that. There might be something that means that I won't be able to check my local store soon. But moving on, fantastic figures, and to see them both in person at the store, man, can't rate that enough.
And the 2 little Batman Hot Wheels on the side too. Very hot topic. You
All
didn't
right.
see those, did you, Ruben?
No. Moving on. Anyway,
Saw the
what do you guys
wrestling
got?
was like, that's all I care about. Mitchell, who did you choose?
I don't want to say his name wrong, but I'll try it.
Aquila. There you go.
Yeah, Aquila. So yeah, I just like these because he's a new member to the group. Big fan of Figure Frenzy, so I thought he's showing some figures, so do him the honor of showing them.
Awesome. And there was quite a few others too, so he had a big month. I can't remember what they were off the top of my head. I did write them down, but I left the paper in my other room, so sorry, but there was a lot.
It was.
And then the final one, the reason I left this one to last is because how can you not have this one as the main event? 1 of 1,000, Chris Jericho rare, Mr. I mean, I shouldn't really be promoting this guy for what he did to me, but
I forgot what he did to you. Thanks for reminding me, Matt. That was hysterical.
The unrivaled king got this figure. But I will say, if there's anyone that has to get this figure, I'm glad it was him. I mean, Ruben, you know how hot I was on this figure when it dropped.
Oh, yeah,
when we
you
done
were
the
willing
list,
to
I was pushing for it to be high.
Yeah, you were willing to spend the big bucks back then when it first came out.
Yeah, sad story. I had it in my cart on ringside. I was doing the checkout thing, and because I was going so fast, I typed my 3-digit thing on the back wrong.
Oh,
And by the time I refreshed it, it sold out.
oh shit. That sucks.
Yeah. Sad stuff. But anyway, what's come out? Well, in the Mattel stuff, pretty much all got announced today. Everything was today. So we'll just go through it. Ringside Collectibles had a pretty much mini Ringside Fest outside of a Walmart in America. I'm guessing it's leading up towards WrestleMania and all that, since that's next week after, something like that.
Yeah.
But Superstars Series 2, I believe, Ultimate Warrior, looking very, very nice.
Really good.
Superstars Shawn Michaels with the crooked eye glasses.
Yeah, no, that's first thing I saw.
That's just all down to them putting it on there, though, I hope, anyway.
Yeah.
Very timely. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, Superstars, very, very nice. And do we have a close-up picture of Kevin Nash, or is it just in the background? Just in the background by the looks of it, but that's okay. So Kevin Nash in the background there. And one that caught a lot of people by surprise, I don't believe it got announced, Papa Shango.
That's a good-looking figure.
Yeah,
I like the tattoos. Tattoos are cool.
Really nice. Really, really nice. Keela, hey man, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you all. Loving the show. Let's go. Cool. Alrighty. Moving on. Is this the Ruthless Aggression line? That's what it's called, yeah?
Ooh.
I might have to get that figure in the middle there. I think someone might appreciate that.
Yes, so there's a Brock Lesnar figure. A Batista
No
figure.
reaction.
And a Shawn Michaels figure. And so off memory, the theme is the Jax version of these or whatever had random accessories. So they're keeping up the whole thing of that with these ones off memory. Could be completely wrong too. Shawn Michaels close up. Looking very nice.
WrestleMania 23, baby.
Batista. We all need that
Some-
lampshade.
Yeah, I need a lamp.
Pretty
And-
rare accessory.
Brock Lesnar.
No, still can't hear anything.
All
Too busy
right.
watching
And
the
then
calendar.
Elite 92 Edge.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Yes, very, very nice.
That
Go on,
is
Ruben. Say something.
damn. Well, yeah, for once I didn't actually catch all the reveals this morning. So that is sick. Is that what have they said anything about the jacket being the arms being rotatable?
Well, if
Surely?
you look at his shoulder, it looks like it might be.
Man, if so, that is freaking
'Cause
awesome.
look, there's like a little seam.
You can
Mm.
see it.
Wow. Well, if that's true, then that is game changing once again for elites. Pretty
Yes.
damn cool.
Good.
Well, there's a reason Jan's not responding. She reckons Edge looks gross.
Oh, Edge looks gross. Oh.
But yes, so Elite 92, Nicholas is expecting that these will be available within the next week. So if anyone wants anything, maybe, I don't know, Nicholas, if you're watching, yell at me if I'm wrong, but maybe start to message him with anything you want. But I'm pretty sure he will take finalizations on his post when that comes to it.
Great. More money to spend.
Yeah, I know, Mitchell. Now, Stephanie McMahon, this is one that I've personally been upping and ahhing about, because, like, how do you not have, no, not as it being bad, as me getting.
Oh,
No, I saw that face, I was like, hang on, what's that face for? No, it's an amazing figure, and that's why I'm umming and ahhing about it, because if you get this, then you need to get that ultimate Triple H. Because you can't not have them together from that era, right?
absolutely.
What do you reckon,
Nice.
Mitch? Are you going to get this one?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
think- This is the best likeness for a Mattel Stephanie anyway.
Yeah.
I personally think so. There's always been,
Fully.
they've always been like solid, but this, they've nailed it, I think.
Would you say, Ruben, being a very part-time, I should probably say casual customizer, that you could almost use this head, take the hair off, and put whatever other figures hair on, and it would represent well?
Yeah.
Because this is probably the best likeness, like you said.
Yeah. If it's possible, if the hair plugs in at the same spots, then I think that's a no-brainer for sure. Definitely. Oh, sure.
Alex, how long is Steph's finger?
Surely
I think
not.
it's a case of like perception of where the camera is, like Christian, which we'll see soon. His hand looks massive as well, so I don't know.
Surely not. Or is she holding something that we can't really notice?
Nah, definitely not. It's definitely a pointer.
ET phone home.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Someone will get it. And then Jimmy Uso.
Oh, that's Jimmy.
Looks like Jay.
I don't know. They just released Jay. Why would they release another one?
I know.
You need Jimmy.
Doesn't.
I don't know. I get them confused. It might be Jay. And Uso. How's that?
That would.
But yeah, it looks amazing. I mean, every single one of their figures have looked great. It's just been an improvement every single time.
For sure.
Anything else to say, guys? No.
I hope it is. Well, I don't know whether it's Jay or Jimmy. I hope they both get released.
Yeah, well, you need them in matching gear at some point, right?
Yeah. One title each.
Like you can't have one in black and one in white. It doesn't work. They're always the same color.
Yeah. Well, if the other one looks as good as this, then it'll be by far their best figures.
And this one might even come with a Bloodline shirt because that almost looks like very, very current Uso.
It does.
Because don't they have the red hair now, Mitchell? You watch current product.
Yeah, they still do. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Pucky says, Steph about to do the finger poke of doom.
Yeah.
She's got that like 10-inch reach on her finger alone. All right. So, something that we needed Alex here for because we all know he's the major mark. The Major Wrestling Figure Podcast figures that have been coming out for how long, Alex? 2 years? 1 year? 3 years? 20 years? I'm going to do my best to say why it's taken so long. Alex, feel free to correct me in the comments. They were on the way. COVID hit, so then that got delayed. And then they were on the boat that got sunk to the bottom of the ocean. So the first lot of the figures are now at the bottom of the ocean somewhere. So if anyone wants to go scuba diving, go for it. And then COVID hit again in China, so things got delayed again. And then now they're here. That's my best version of it. But we have the referee that isn't John Cone.
Okay.
Mark Sterling, Matt Cardona, and Brian Myers, based off of the AWA Remco figures. Cool.
That's really cool, especially for people collecting the Superstar line. Those will go really well. It's like so convenient that line has just started.
I was just going to say it's almost a great accident that they sunk to the bottom of the ocean and all those delays happened. You know? Like, perfect timing. All right, carrying on with major pod stuff, Zombie Sailor showed off the finished version of Matt Cardona. Looks amazing if you ask me.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Are any of you guys planning on getting this if they release some more?
I don't collect those retro figures. Retros are for old people.
Yeah, Alex.
Old people and Alex.
Chala has announced Macho Man as a part of the Bone Crunching Wrestlers line. So that's quite cool. That's a big name to get.
I know that name, Bone. Where's that from?
I don't know. It's on the tip of my tongue, but can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, I heard he's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Nick Gage Micro Brawler. I'm not
Mm.
sure when that's. Oh, there we go. Ends March 18th, so it actually ended, but it was around. You missed out. On Stone Cold Day, they announced the Stone Cold Soda pop vinyl
That's cool.
with a chase.
That looks cool, actually. I like that.
It's interesting. Hey, if people buy, why not, right?
Yeah.
All right. And now we're on to the best part of our show tonight, guys, the AEW stuff. Oh, wait, no, there's one more thing, actually. I forgot. Brock Lesnar and Shawn Michaels back up for order on ringside, or
Yes.
Nicholas. I'm not sure if Nicholas can still get him. I know Shawn sold out. Brock, maybe not. Did you get any, Mitchell? Like, seriously?
Yeah, I'm actually getting a Brock Lesnar.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. You didn't get a Shawn, or you had him and he sold out?
Well, no, he'd already sold out when I went to. I missed the. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
you
forgot
doing?
one pickup. Seeing Leighton's picture, I forgot that from Mitchell, I was able to get a couple, including this Rob Van Dam. So yes, and this is the American
Mitchell?
version from Nicholas.
I was going to say, Mitchell, you're hooking people up now.
Oh, did I say Mitchell?
Yeah, I don't remember doing that.
Whoops. Well, yeah, and I've got a couple more. We have this Heartbreak Kid WrestleMania.
What the hell?
Was that on purpose?
No. He's like fully gone from. Okay, fucking Ruben's the klutz, eh?
Jesus.
Well, I'm sure he'll reconnect and come back on shortly, but we'll just carry on so there's no awkwardness.
Okay.
So you're getting people figures now, Mitchell, eh?
Yeah, apparently.
How do I get the hookup?
I just message me and I'll sort you out.
Okay.
I
Well,
guess.
I want Cody Series 1
Okay.
rear for $5.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, thank you. All right, quick few comments. Riley, Kia ora whānau. Hello, Riley. How are we? All right. So, Mitchell, did you see any of the AEW drops?
I did see a few of them, yes.
Awesome. So, without even looking at them now, which is your favorite?
I quite like the Cody Supreme figure.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Bryan Danielson.
And that one too. that one is up there. Up the top, but the Cody one looks pretty cool.
All right. So, I've just looked, and these are all in completely random order. So, we're just going to go through, don't know what series or what. I'm going to click on an image, it'll pop up, and let's talk about it.
Okay.
Supreme Series 2, Kenny Omega.
That's
Amazing.
cool,
So the whole point of the Supreme line is pretty much to have two figures for one figure. Pretty much what the Ultimates were meant to be, but ended up not being.
All right.
So the price point, Nicholas told me, I believe it was 70.
Yep, not bad. Not
Maybe.
bad.
I don't remember. It's not cheap, but you wouldn't expect it to be even for all this stuff. Multiple heads, multiple hands, title, accessories, blah, blah, blah. Malachi Black, also a part of Series 2.
That looks really good. I really like that one.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So the two robes off to the right are actually a soft good type thing.
Okay.
So it should be a really nice contrast between soft good and rubber. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Dr. Britt Baker. Have you watched AEW yet, Mitchell?
Yes, I have.
The former
Okay.
women's champion, Britt Baker. So comes with promo gear and ring gear, which I think is a really nice touch, to be honest.
It is. It's really cool.
And in case anyone's wondering, the reason why with her jacket, the person Britt Baker herself is grey, it's because it's just showing you for proportions. You're not actually getting a whole nother head and a whole nother body.
Okay.
Cool. Anything to say on that, Mitch?
The bugger that it's not the new AEW Women's title.
Yeah, I know, but then at the same time, I guess it would make the whole thing inaccurate, eh?
That's true, actually. You've got a point there, yes.
I'm hoping now that Thunder Rose is getting 2 figures, that they'll revisit Blood and Guts with Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker, and we'll get the new women's title there.
Yep, definitely.
That would be a very nice way of doing it. All right, now we have Cody on his way to WWE Rhodes.
Yeah.
Very nice figure. As soon as I saw him come out of this jacket, I was praying to the figure gods that we get this in figure form in some capacity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And thankfully, it's in the best capacity possible.
Yeah.
Sorry?
That jacket, yeah, it was really good. Amazing.
Yeah, man. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Packaging of these figures equally look just as amazing as the figures themselves. It's going to be very hard for people to open these up, I think, because, man, the display is just nuts.
Yeah, definitely.
Ringside, no, not Ringside exclusives. Shop AEW exclusives. Re-release City with a merch shirt for $1,000. One of 3,000. John Moxley. It's actually $35 at retail, but if you miss out, it's a lot of money. So yeah, John Moxley is the third one coming. The next one coming is Kenny Omega. Then we've got Unmatched Series 6. No figure previews of them yet, but it'll be featuring Malachi Black. Why has his name fucking gone from my head? Brody Lee. There we go. Why did that disappear? Ruby Soho.
Yep.
Oh, my brain is gone mush. Santana and Ortiz and Vacant. Vacant's finally getting a figure.
Finally, I've been looking forward to that one for years.
I know. I can't believe it's taken this many years for Vacant to get his figure. Alex, that's why you're the $1 million man.
Might be 2. Jeez.
Yeah. You're rubbing off onto Mitchell now. He's getting 2 elites, 1 guy for 1 to keep in.
Oh, no, I'm only doing that for this one. Don't worry.
One that I think everyone is looking forward to. New collectors, old collectors, and everyone in between. Luminaries, Owen Hart. You know, I didn't even watch him ever. I don't think I've actually ever seen an Owen Hart match. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this figure because I know how excited everyone is to actually have it.
Definitely, I agree with that.
So that's Unmatched Series 6.
Yeah.
And then Unrivaled Series 12, we have John Moxley, FTR, because I can't remember what their names are because they're weird names. Private Party, and Jamie Hayter. Very interesting. Series 12, Unrivaled.
Yep.
Unrivaled Series 11, we have Chris Jericho from the Blood and Guts match. That's what they called it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Blood and Guts, yeah. Felt weird saying that because I've also named a figure line of that, but it has nothing to do with the match.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Darby Allin, Unrivaled 11.
Oh, that's with the Sting face paint too, eh?
Yes, yeah. So that's from the cinematic match.
Oh, okay.
Against Cage and Starks.
Yep.
Yeah. Penelope Ford, Series 11.
With their bum hanging out. That's nice.
Yeah, so Brian Myers was saying, I see you down there, Foxy. Put it away. Put it away. Brian Myers was saying that he was talking to someone that was there on the day that asked the question, is that the final version of Penelope? And they said no because it won't pass figure regulations.
Right.
So it's going to get changed a little bit.
Okay.
Kip Sabian, I think this one surprised a lot of people because he's been off of TV for so long.
Yeah.
Unrivaled Series 11 looks amazing. Adam Cole, Baby.
Right.
Very much rushed this figure out, but I don't think anyone's arguing.
Yeah, I guess.
Anything to say about this one, Mitch?
I'm not really an Adam Cole fan, but
All
It's a
right.
good figure.
Mitchell's going to go now, guys. It's been nice having
What?
Darby Allin, LJN, has been moved from Series 3 to Series 5 unmatched
Right.
because of the height issues. People have been complaining about it. And I'm like, so you'd rather them release it wrong and complain about it than wait an extra 5-6 months and have it come out amazing and not have to pay more money for a correct version. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. There's no pleasing people.
No, they just like to complain.
Unrivaled Series 11 Jungle Boy.
Cool. Very nice.
Unmatched Series 5 Sammy Guevara. So you'll see the theme here, kind of matching the blood and guts stuff up. Unmatched Series 5 promo gear Kenny Omega. Hopefully it comes with the title because it's needed for this gear.
Definitely.
What do we got here? Unmatched Series 5 Red Velvet.
Okay.
This one shocked me a lot, but I'm not against it. No, Mitchell, you don't like it?
No. I agree with you. Her getting a figure, I didn't see that one coming really.
Yeah. I guess it's good to be friends with the EVP.
I suppose so. Yes.
Probably the worst figure that was announced, Unmatched
I don't
Series 5, Bryan Danielson.
You must be totally out of your mind, Matt. That's a great figure.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I'm looking forward to this one. I wonder if it'll come with a white shirt.
Yeah, I know. That might. Yeah, you never know.
Sean Spears, Unmatched Series 5 as the Pinnacle.
I don't mind that. That looks quite cool.
Yeah. Street Fighter collab. AEW and Street Fighter. Kenny Omega, Buddy. I'll just rush through these, Mitchell.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega, Street Fighter. Matt Jackson, Street Fighter. Nick Jackson, Street Fighter. Before anyone says the faces are terrible, yes, they are, but they were trying to do that on purpose because they were trying to make them look animated, like the Street Fighter games.
Yeah.
So I get what they were trying to do, but I also think it didn't work.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mitchell, what I'm going to do here as well, I'm just going to breeze through. If there's anything you want to particularly stop and talk on, yell out.
All good.
All right. So we have Supreme Kenny Omega in actual figure form, not render. Very nice. I'll leave that up for a quick second just so people can see it for those that haven't.
Yeah.
Malachi Black. Can you see all the accessories in the background there? Extra legs to be trunks or tights. Trunks or the short things.
Yeah, shorts.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what you call them. Short shorts.
Yeah.
Cody Supreme. As you can see, a few different heads, different pants. Lots of different things happening here.
Yeah.
Britt Baker. Same thing. You see a lot of different things happening.
Yeah.
This is from the Unrivaled line. I want to say Unrivaled 10 it was. Britt Baker.
And is it like it's an ode to Scott Hall?
That it is. That it is. Jake Hager carrying on the jumpsuit stuff for Blood and Guts.
Yep.
Miro as the TNT champion.
Yeah.
Personally prefer this one over his first unmatched figure.
Yeah, definitely.
Taz.
That's interesting.
In what sense?
Just like because he's a manager.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that might just be me.
No, so you're right. Up to now, it's been all the wrestlers. You've had Aubrey, obviously, but it's pretty much been all the wrestlers. But equally, you can't have Team Taz without Taz, right?
Exactly. That's you got it.
And then if you're buying the entrance stage, you're buying the rings. Eventually, there's going to be a commentary table. You got to have Tony Schiavone. You got to have Jim Ross.
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't go over the top and put in a whole bunch of people that no one cares about.
Yeah.
But the ones that are kind of needed, I hope they get into it.
Yeah.
Wardlow as the Pinnacle.
That's good.
Yeah, it's very nice. Ricky Starks, Rare or Chase, whichever one he is.
Yeah.
So this is from that cinematic match, goes with that derby that was shown earlier.
Yep.
Thunder Rosa, rare or chase, unfortunately, because I wanted this one, but anywho. Brian Cage.
Yep.
What do you reckon, Mitchell? Beefy enough?
Yep. His face looks a little bit off for some reason to me.
Do you think it's just because of the screaming face, maybe?
Yeah, that might be what it is.
Because I found a lot of faces that have the expressions can look a bit weird.
Yep. Yeah.
Thunder Rosa. That's from Series 9. Christian.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully the head's better.
Makes him look really old.
Yeah, but this is what I was saying before, Mitchell, about with the Stepping McMahon and the finger point of doom, with being maybe where it is on the camera. Because his hand looks massive. So hopefully his hand isn't massive. And now we have Bully Ray, Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, I like the smoke he's doing that on her.
The what, sorry?
The smoke he's doing with his mouth.
Yeah. Do you actually like the look of the figure?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Nah, so I haven't heard one person say anything good about this figure yet, but I'm glad that someone has, because it means there's some hope.
Yeah.
There's some hope. Ricky Starks, regular.
Yeah.
Will Hobbs,
Powerhouse.
unrivaled. Anything to say about this one, Mitch?
Does it say that looks a bit out of like shape? Like that's not how big he is.
Yeah, needs to be a bit bigger, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. Hopefully they can retool him and even give him like the Brian Cage torso.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So now we got Sting, wrestling buddy, Penta, wrestling buddy. Where's the other wrestling buddies? What we're doing, wrestling buddies. Oh, that's it. Okay, there was also a Moxley one, but that's not there. Anyway, Cody,
Yeah, that one with the mouth looks funny.
You reckon?
Yeah, it looks like he's got shark teeth.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Funny. Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The face is a little off, but
no, I don't reckon. I reckon
yeah.
it looks good.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
Mitchell, you're breaking my heart here, mate.
I'm sorry, but it's just...
You're breaking my heart. MJF.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with this one. Yeah. Yeah. At first, I liked it, but the more I looked at it, the more I didn't like the face.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Hangman Adam Page street gear. Very cool.
Yep.
Chris Jericho. I don't remember what his name is. I'm sure
Lionheart.
Foxy will yell at me.
Lionheart.
Nah, this is a whole like DeRozan, isn't it?
What? No, it's Lionheart.
I thought it was like Delight Leon or something or other.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Lionheart.
Okay, well, we'll go Lionheart, Chris Jericho, Luminaries, because that's easy to say anyway.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Series 4. Cool. And then we got CM Punk, Rare or Chase, whichever one he is.
Yeah.
And CM Punk, Regular, which I feel like they've given him the Dustin legs.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember his legs being that skinny.
No. Well, especially if you look at these legs.
Yeah, exactly. That's different to the other one.
So I'm hoping this is like all they had left in the factory to do the prototype with. And they fix it up.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, anyway. All right. So, Mitchell, 3 figures out of that lot that you're getting. Go.
Cody Rhodes Supreme,
Yes.
Bryan Danielson,
Yes.
and this one's a toughie. I've just got to remember. I've forgotten what there was. Far out. Malachi Black.
Malachi Black. Nice. Well, my top 3 is everything, everything, and everything.
Okay, I guess that's allowed.
All right. So, Mitchell, is there anything else you want to say? Because I keep getting threats from the Retro World Order that it's their time to come on now.
No, but if you want me to stick around, I don't mind. I'm free for a little bit longer if you want me to stay around.
All right. Well, you stay on. I can't hold them accountable, though. Okay?
If
they say things to you and you don't like it, just leave. Okay?
Okay,
You can escape. I'm stuck here. All right?
Yeah,
So,
all good.
Let's bring on the Retro World Order.
The following announcement has been paid for by the Retro World Order.
Woo! Let's go! RWO in the house tonight, baby. That's right.
I hate you guys so much.
Oh, it's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell Fels, New Zealand's #1 wrestling fan. My man, good to see you, Mitch.
Good to see you guys, I guess.
It's the same for you, mate. You're doing well.
Fans.
So, either of you guys know what that Chris Jericho guy's actual name was?
Corazon de Leon. But
There we go.
It's Spanish, eh? What's it Spanish for?
I knew it was something de Leon, blah, blah, blah. Can anyone hear Brett? No?
Nope, I can't.
I can't.
Fucking old man and technology, eh?
I know.
All I know is that it's Corazon de Leon. It's Spanish, and it's Spanish for.
Well, it must be Mexican because he was in Mexico.
What do they speak in Mexico? Mexican.
I don't know. I never took language
Come on,
classes.
Matt. Mitchell, what do they speak? What language do they speak in Mexico?
Espanol.
My man.
Oh no,
Can
Brett.
you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear
my
you.
man, there he is.
Did the technology turn heel
Okay,
on
cool. Yeah, this technology. I should have just
Take it
got
back to the
retro and not
Walkman,
used
eh?
the ear-
Let's just send
take
out
it back to the old
videotapes.
school.
Right. So,
Hey,
have you
mate,
guys had
what's
enough
up?
of talking garbage? Should I bring the list up?
We're not gonna
No,
rip. We're not gonna rip on
listen,
Mitch. He's
tell
a
us.
friend of the RWO.
I'm
Sorry,
asking,
Matt.
Corazon de Leon. What does it mean in Spanish? In English?
Heart of the Lion.
Woo! My man.
Man, Brett, is there 2 of you? What? Heart of the Lion? Brett's in the
Oh,
comments.
my man.
All right. I'll bring this
I'm in,
list
two
up, shall I?
I'm in 2 places at once.
Yeah, all right.
I
Let's
know,
go,
what a-
buddy. Let's
what a-
get through it. I don't want to be here all night like last time.
Yeah, you're telling me, mate. Well, maybe
It's because Matt
keep
got
the,
a
keep the
broken-
waffling to a minimum, eh?
Right. Who,
That's because Matt's
Right,
got
bring
a
up that
broken
list, mate,
ass
right.
PC.
who we got
All
first,
right.
baby?
All right,
So,
put the
this is
put
where
the
we left
graphics
off
up,
last
Matt.
time.
Let's get this started.
This is where we left off last time, okay?
Right.
So, starting off, we want to do the retros at the end, right? Or do you want to do them first?
What is that order of things you've got there? That's an absolute mess.
That's just how it uploaded, mate.
We can't trust you with anything, Matt. What's going
We're
on?
going to be here at midnight. Look at him.
We'll do it like that, eh?
Now he's putting it in order. This is like a band coming on stage and tuning up. Should have done it before.
People know Figure Frenzy's not professional. It's fine.
I know that Mitchell's way more organized than you are.
I know.
I wouldn't say that.
Maybe we kick Matt out and Mitch takes over.
Hey, that's not a bad idea, Mitch. That's not a bad idea, brother. Between the ropes, Figure Frenzy, nice little ring to it. Have your friends join you.
So
you've got to do better than minimum effort, Matt.
No, that's Alex. Where's he been for the last 6 months?
Queen minimum effort unrivaled.
Alex.
The Rock.
He's driving a horse float full of action figures down to Christchurch.
The Rock.
So what are we doing?
We're not starting
what are we doing here, Matt? Have you turned the tables on us? Are we doing the retro line first?
Up to you. We can start at the $1 Million Man. We can start at the Rock.
Hey, we can mix it up and start at the retro line if you want.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Right, the Rock.
Where are we putting him?
The Rock. Let's have a look at this.
I'm gonna say something. He actually looks really good for a shitty figure.
Yeah.
I was gonna plonk him in. I was gonna plonk him in the mid card.
Yeah, he's a mid carder.
I agree. Like I said, for a shit figure,
it's
he
not
looks
a bad
pretty
looking
damn good.
figure, and it's the Rock. You know,
nice
we can't
face.
put the Rock too low down on the scale.
You can't compare him to Rub Figs.
The Rock would say that he would be unimpressed if we put him anywhere else.
Speaking of, Ruben still hasn't come back.
No, he never came back the peak.
Never mind, Ruben. Right, let's go. We're coming up to an hour. What's the next one?
I don't know what's up with that guy. I don't know what's up with him.
All right.
I think he's lost his smile.
Mankind.
I'll message Mitchell, Ruben, and see if he's okay while you do this.
Mankind.
I'll tell you what. I like Mankind.
Yeah, so do I. And that Mankind is on point, but I think he put anything into a mask, it's going to look good. I'm going to have to. Yeah, it's sort of that one. It's Amos. I'll leave this with you. For me, it's like between a superstar and a mid card.
Yeah, I don't own that particular one, so I couldn't actually tell you about the detail on the mask. But
outstanding. It's accurate.
If the paint application and detail is good, I'd probably put him next to the Rock in the mid card.
I was going to say, I think it should be mid card.
Mid card.
I don't think he needs to be at the
start.
Only retro and superstar is Kevin Owens.
Is he above? Is he above the Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And at the end, guys, what we'll do is we'll look at each line and see if the new ones we put in should be above, like, for example, Andre the Giant or whatever, okay? But we'll just do
we can change it up. We can change it up. I mean, because, you know, everyone's got an opinion. And I know my buddy Carl out there's got an opinion, and he wasn't very happy with one of our choices last week, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Last month, sorry.
No, not at all.
No.
All right, so next up we got Kane.
Like the Palmer to Soccer World Cup. Kane. Oh, now
it's gotta be Kane.
This Kane. Outstanding.
Really? I thought it was stink.
The one thing I don't like about it is the face again, but, you know, we just got, you know, you look at the face while you're stoking the final fire.
To be fair, though, it's pretty hard to make a mask look like a face.
I'm going Jobber.
Jobber, so leave him where he is.
I was going to say leave him where he is.
Yep.
Cool. Stone Cold.
When you hear the glass, it's Vince's ass.
What?
So,
what?
that's what they used to say.
What?
Hey, Matt, I know you weren't born until 98, man, so I know you haven't seen Stone Cold before.
I'm about to see him in 2 weeks, so it'll be my first time.
True.
happy.
He's kind of plain.
Real plain.
But he is Stone
Nothing special about it.
I reckon he could have done with a vest.
Yeah.
Maybe a soft goods or a plastic vest that comes on and
Agreed.
off. That
That's
would
the
have
thing
been.
that doesn't make this figure. We're missing the Stone Cold.
Serious
vest.
question. Do they do soft goods or rubber goods with these figures at all?
No.
No, I think in the newer retro, the Mattel Creations they're doing that. Hopefully they go that way a little. Like with Piper's kilt and that, you know.
Yeah.
So I think some of these guys that had ring entrance gear like the vest and stuff like that, it really needs to be included now. I think people.
Yeah.
All right. Stone Cold. Leave him where he is.
The RWO demands that.
Sorry.
The RWO demands that.
Where's
So Mattel, if you're listening.
Where's he going?
Yeah, I kind of don't want to put Stone Cold in the jabroni.
I was tempted to put him in jabroni, but I'm worried that Stone Cold.
Look, let's put him in jabroni. Maybe we can move him later.
Okay, jabroni.
Well, besides the blandness, it's actually a pretty good figure.
Matt, can you read? Jabroni's the next one down.
I just let go.
Like always. Right.
I think you need to clean your glasses. I've got sunglasses on and even I can read. and I'm old.
Sting.
Oh, yeah.
What do you reckon, Mitchell? Sting.
I've never seen a figure in my life.
Oh, hang on, I can help you then. I can help you. I came prepared for the retros only.
Okay.
Sting.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad.
Not
but
bad.
I'm not a jumper.
Hates the what?
I'm not a jumper fan.
Is that what they're called? The Flyers? Did I say that right?
The what?
The action of them? The Flyers?
The
is that what they are?
I said it. Jumper. Jump.
Jobber, yeah?
I'm not a fan of the jumpers.
Jumpers. That's it. Fucking Flyers.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yep. Absolutely. Leave them there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's the worst figure out of the line.
That's a fucking rub figs.
That's a Ruben if we've ever seen one.
This is the absolute worst fig of the entire line. It's nearly up there with the Heartbreak Kid. He was pretty rubbish too. DX, I mean, yeah.
Well, then why do you have it?
I think he deserved.
Goodbye. Mitchell had a question for you. Say your question, Mitchell.
Got to get them all.
Oh, that's what I said. What's the point in having a Triple H if you don't even like it?
Because we can say we've got it, Mitchell. Because that's how the RWO rock. No one else has it.
Just so we can.
Hey, so we can show off.
The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Right.
Oh, hang on. We jumped here. We're going into the new stuff.
So this one here had quite a few variants. You had the US English card, the light blue card, and on that light blue card it had ages 5 and up. That's what made it variant. You had one that had a butterfly hook, and then like our other original $1 Million Man, you had the Spanish, French, Italian, and then the Canadian dual language French and English. But there was also later on a SummerSlam re-release of this figure, so it was released twice in green. So second variant of the line, we saw the first one in our first appraisal. Came with that coveted $1 Million Man title as well.
Yes, the $1 Million Man title always looks amazing, I feel.
You forgot the Korean version.
Oof. All the variants.
Version. I'm not even going to ask how much that is.
Top shelf.
All right. So where is the 1,000 variant man, Ted DiBiase, going?
Well, we put the other DiBiase. He's got a slightly different action. He's pretty much got the same look, but the action is different. I do prefer the green, but that doesn't necessarily raise him above
That
jabroni status.
Do all the variants make him drop down?
No, not
because he's released in Series 2. Possibly the belt's actually different than Series 1 as well. So the belt's got more notches. So we could I would maybe throw him in the same category.
Yep, agreed.
So jabroni.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But behind, who put Sting there? We didn't ask for that, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I dropped. I was
going to put him in
jabroni. Leave him there.
Okay.
Turn him down.
What's Alex saying?
Jabroni.
Oh, it's top shelf when it's allowed in the office.
That's the one. Alrighty.
I gotta change my shelves out.
Honky Tonk Man.
Right. Oh, HTM, my man.
Yep, the man.
I couldn't do anything bad to him. That's
just saying.
It's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty spectacular.
I just love the way it looks, and the fact that it comes with an accessory as well is just great.
Just one of the things you got to remember.
I think any of them.
When this fig came out, the Honky Tonk had a massive run with the WWF Intercontinental title before he dropped it to the Warrior. Very popular at the time.
Right.
Right, Brett.
I think any of the Hasbros with an accessory are worthwhile. They're worthy of a pretty high placing in my book. And Honky Tonk Man has got a lot of detail on it.
Yeah.
And pity we didn't ever get to see the Rhythm and Blues tag pack.
Yep.
Yes.
Which he was meant to be part of, but that can be resigned to history. Oh, here you go. Hang on, I found my Honky Tonk. There you go. There's a live version of him.
Oh, hang on. I'll make you bigger. Hang on.
Oh, you're gonna make me bigger?
I'm gonna try to anyway. See if it'll let us.
What are you doing?
Neither sometimes. Oh no, not me. Hang on.
No, it's Matt.
Fucking put Brett there, not me. There's too many of us.
One of the cool things about this figure is it did come out with a Fun School variant.
There you go.
Oh yeah, it did indeed. There you go. And that's pretty much touches on what Ricardo was saying before about the SummerSlam variants for the SummerSlam competition. And you see him behind the figure there. It comes with the entry form. See, for SummerSlam, which I've actually got one of those. That is my signed one, Alex. See?
No. He said that just before.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So that's when I got signed. That's when I got signed by him at Armageddon in yellow paint pen, which I thought I saw some guys overseas do it on the case, and I thought that was pretty cool. It doesn't actually ruin the figure. So yeah, I had to carry that around with me all day in a backpack.
When Alex and I were going through your closet collection yesterday, and we saw it, we both agreed that is the way to go. We feel for those figures because,
I think so.
If it gets ruined or whatever, you can switch it out if you need to, and you still got the autograph.
Yeah.
Well.
And it's very easy. It's easy for them to sign on the acrylic cases. And just another tip, what you can do is you can actually buy the acrylic cases like separately online. And then you only have to take that with you and get that signed if you get a sliding bottom one. That one's actually rated, so it's sealed. I couldn't take it out. But if you actually buy that, you don't have to take figure, you just take the case or send the case to a signing, and they just sign and send it back. There's less risk than sending a figure.
All those overseas signings as well, rather than have the thing go from New Zealand to the States, you just buy the case overseas, get it sent directly to the signing, boom.
So where are we going to put this figure?
I don't know, Mr. Fox. Where are we going to put it? And where is it gone?
My man, where would you put it, Mitchell? What's your
New Zealand's number one fan, wrestling fan,
Oh.
Mitchell Fels. Where are you putting it, brother?
Thank you, Tom. Let's go. Drop her on
Rob
mid
Figs,
card. Oh, you reckon it's that bad?
No, I love it.
Let's go.
You say Rob Figs is bad?
No.
Oh, you guys heard that come out of his mouth.
I'd say
Mitchell, we
mid
agree
card.
with you. We absolutely agree with you.
Okay, well, let's go mid card then.
Mid card.
Yep.
Oh. Alrighty.
I personally would put it superstar.
Yeah, I'd go superstar too. That accessory.
Okay.
But probably ahead of Kevin Owens.
Yes.
We'll do all that at the end, Brett.
And maybe next to Jake, between Jake and Axe.
Yeah, we'll do all that at the end.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Right,
Sorry, I have to interrupt for a second. I'm going to go now, but I've got one parting word just for old Foxy here.
Yes, Mitchell. Oh, there goes. Look who that is in the background.
Let's play the line once more, Mum.
Fuck Brock Lesnar.
Yes, gorgeous. We absolutely.
Nice one, Jan.
Oh, I'll tell you what, mate. There is our first honorary member of the RWA. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Jan's a friend.
One up on you, buddy.
Jan's a honorary member.
absolutely.
Thanks for coming, Mitch. Loved having you on.
Thank you for
Mitchell,
having
Mitchell.
me.
you're coming. It's not for you. It's for our Queen Jan.
All right.
See you, dude.
Hey, don't get jealous, Queen Matt, unrivaled Queen.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, and then we get a second go at placing an Ultimate Warrior in Series 2. Ultimate Warrior had
third go, 'cause you got him in Retro Series 1 too.
Oh yeah. Well, there's in the actual Hasbro series there's 3, so that is a better one than the Jumper. I've got to agree, but he's not as good as an upcoming version of him.
No.
But however, that represents Warrior very well, and he does have the logos on the tights, the logos on the boots, the tassels. It's all there. I'm not entirely sure when he wore those colours though, with the white.
Wasn't it like
also using?
I could be completely wrong.
Also using the same head.
I'm no historian, but wasn't it like a Halloween Havoc or something?
It wouldn't have been Halloween Havoc.
It was Halloween Havoc.
It's a WCW pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Didn't you learn anything at my place watching?
No,
the
I
Randy
know
VHS
that. I know that. But I vaguely remember him wearing something similar on a WCW event. That's why I'm saying it.
Okay.
I'm young, but I still know things sometimes, Brett.
Foxy might know. My memory's.
When this figure was released, he had worn this attire in the WWF, just regular, but it was released right slap bang and is in the middle of the Intercontinental reign. Very popular selling figure. And I guess one of the figures that was really sought after was the bio card that said Intercontinental Champion on the card. I don't know, Brett, you have more idea about the variants. All I know is there were a lot of variants for this card because it was released during the Intercontinental run.
Yeah, that was actually the mistake or the variation on the card was actually for the Series 1. So they had that was when that was just some of them. The first ones they released of that had Intercontinental, then it changed to World. So it's the other way around. So he was already, I think he was already World Champion by the time this one came out.
Right. Okay. So Warrior, jobber, mid card.
Another thing with getting this figure loose is that the big problem with it is the head is actually, so the hair isn't a painted on color. The hair is the head is actually all brown, so it's molded in brown plastic. So the paint applications, the face and the makeup. So he quite often, if he's loose, he comes with a brown nose. They call it poo nose. He's got a brown bit on the end of his nose.
You love a poo
nose. He's had his face stuck up someone's butt, kind of like Matt does.
I don't think it needed that much explanation, Brett. I think we got it.
So realistically, this figure is a jobber, mate. I would actually I'll probably go close to putting it jabroni.
Wow.
I'll put him in jobber.
Yep, and that's where he'll stay right there.
Cool. The American Dream.
Oh wow! Wow! One of the most.
Now, Fox. I've heard you can do a pretty good impression.
Me? No. Amoski does the impression of the Dream.
I know Amoski can, but I've heard you can do a pretty good one too.
Oh, I don't
know. There's just a vicious rumor.
A vicious rumor?
Maybe after a bottle of tequila, you might hear me talking like Dusty Rhodes. But brother, right now, this half cast doesn't have any Dusty Rhodes in him.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. I think I did that for you on New Year's, didn't I, Matt? And
I think so, yeah.
Quite a few bourbon and cokes then, but it sounded pretty good.
There was all sorts coming out on New Year's.
Oh, yeah. I got a sore throat from Macho Man.
So this figure didn't sell for long because Dusty left the WWF not long after this figure was released. And so it's a very, very sought after common figure.
Right. And
what
yeah, I was gonna say, Brett, you had
this,
some info on it yesterday.
Yeah, so Foxy's right. So what sort of happened with this was that it was put out on the shelves in the US. He left soon after, so therefore Dusty didn't really get a re-release as such. He did get released as a SummerSlam card too, which I used to own. Now Dusty fetches very, very high prices. You can see him from anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 US. Because there's not that many made, because it did get pulled from the shelves. Having said that, he got a Canadian dual language card and a English card and also a SummerSlam variant card. But yeah, that's the reason. And also, he's also sought after because other countries didn't get a release of it. So in the UK and Europe, he didn't get a release. Therefore, there's no other foreign language cards bar the dual language Canadian. As far as the figure's concerned, he's got a similar action to Andre the Giant and Akeem. And
oh man,
I like the Dusty figure. We sort of, people get excited about it because the value of it. But I actually find that the card and like on card with the figure on card, it actually is rather appealing because there's no difference between the picture of him on the card and the actual figure, apart from maybe he could have had the headband on. Yeah, I like Dusty. I'd probably where would you put him, Fox?
I'd put him in the mid card. I wouldn't quite put him superstar because I'm a big Dusty fan. He's one of my top 10 wrestlers of all time. I'd be putting him, mid card. He's not a superstar, but I don't know. The one thing about this is the card. I don't know. I'd be mid card. Fluctuating.
For me, when we get round to shuffling it at the end, he's like the top of mid card.
Mint on card, he's a superstar, I think.
And that's why I'm saying, like, he's, I don't know, maybe not these guys, but he's definitely here.
Amoski?
Oh, and that just I would put him in the mid card, and that just reminds me of an era that we none of us picked up last week because I couldn't see Matt's little thumbnail. But the big boss man we've got there is not the Series 1 boss man, which we need to change.
Wow. Are we going to reveal things here, Fox?
And it's still there. It just reminded me. I'd probably plonk Dusty behind. I'd probably put him either at the top of the mid card or just behind the Series 1 boss man, which is not that particular picture, but.
Yeah, I'd put him at the top. I agree with you, Matt. Top of the mid card.
Yeah. So we'll leave him here for now,
sorry,
just so people can see where all the Series 2 are, and then at the end we'll shuffle them up.
Sorry, I don't have a Dusty to show you either. I used to have one, but I no longer.
Oh, Foxy took care of that.
Alrighty,
Mr. Hogan.
Ooh,
Right,
the Hulkster hug.
What do we reckon?
Take it away, Fox.
Yeah, so a whole lot of different variants. The bear hug Hulk Hogan, they call this, because of the action. It wasn't released. I mean, it was Series 2, not long after the second one came out. It's the only figure in this line that had that mechanism, the bear hug. So for the variants that I know of is that there's a US card, a light blue card, the butterfly, Spanish, French, Italian, the dual language Canadian one. This had a Summer Sam release, and also Fun School was another release on this. Was there a Korean variant of this, Amoski?
Yep, there is.
So those are Korean.
I've kept my Korean ones because they're so hard to find.
Yeah, I had no idea there were Korean variants until my RWO brother there introduced me to them. So that they're a rarity, an absolute rarity for any.
They really just are the English cards with a sticker over it, and then it's got a sticker on the back, like over the thing there in Korean. So they basically just use stock, American stock, and put the stickers over. But they're pretty hard to find. But the Hulkster hug, as you can see, is a very deep figure. So to get a case for it, it's actually got to go in quite a wide. It's actually one of the most on card is one of the deepest figures to collect. So it's hard to get a case for them that actually fits because of the hug. And yes, you're right, Fox. That's the only mechanism they ever made with that particular action. Only used once. So probably a very costly figure to produce and not reuse any parts.
That's very interesting when you look at a lot of these figures, they make them for the reused parts, right? But you're saying that that's the only one that got it. They obviously saw money on the table.
But I think we touched on it. Exactly. I think we touched on it last month, though, and they, I mean, you see the reuse of parts a little later on to a great degree, and that's you never see that action reused. When you get up to about Series 4, 5, 6, then you start seeing the reuse of parts and arms and legs and.
All right. So where are we putting this Hogan, guys?
Amos.
It's not by far. It's not the best Hogan. It's probably, as far as collectors are concerned, it's probably the Hogan that people like the least. It usually goes to the Hogan Series 1 or the latest series, the Hulkaplex one, which is a suplex Hogan, which actually has an amazingly good action if you as a loose figure. If you actually play with it, It's got an amazing suplex action. So I would probably tend to leave that in Jobber, to be honest.
So leave him where he is?
That's my opinion.
Yep, leave him there, mate.
Sweet. Yep. All right, Mr. Oh!
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
You met him at Armageddon, eh, Brett?
I haven't met Hacksaw Jim Duggan, no.
Oh.
I wasn't at that one. Only
Carry
Honky
on.
Tonk Man.
Oh, I thought you'd
No,
be
not me. Did you meet him there?
Yeah. Yeah. He's a
That
really
was the year
lovely guy.
before. Honky. Hey,
He's a really lovely guy.
Very
I'm
popular.
sure.
Man.
Yeah, I know. I've heard.
Came with that that exclusive and nowadays elusive 2x4. Popular at the time that it came out. It wasn't long after that the old Iron Sheik McDonald's stuff came out and about. You're aware of what happened there?
Nope.
Good, we'll let you Google it. Now,
no, it's one of those.
Right, a Moski.
No.
Yeah, so I mean, like I say, any Hasbro with an accessory is always a bonus. Yeah, I would imagine if you had that as a kid and loose, I would say that 2x4 wouldn't have lasted very long. That would have got lost almost immediately. So hence to find that loose dug in with a 2x4 is pretty rare. Probably less rare than trying to find an LJN hacksaw dug in 2x4 from the Black Card series. That's almost impossible. It took me about 3 years or 4 years of like scanning and trying to email people and all sorts and message people to get an LJN one. I think the dug-in figure itself, you buy it on card. You used to be able to get it fairly cheap on card, so that probably would have been the best way, is to buy a tatty mint on card and then just crack it open, you know.
Sure.
The figure itself is a little bland. They seem to be quite keen on making Hacksaw with accessories though, because the later Hacksaw Jim Duggan, when he did his return to the WWF, the figure they made, he came with a cool American flag.
Oh that's
so he seemed to accessorize it.
Amazing.
So I guess he's not that bland as such, you know, but because he comes with accessories every time. But this particular one is just fairly bland. But having said that, they've captured the face very well, and they've even captured his cross eyes.
Yeah,
he's actually cross-eyed. The figure itself is cross-eyed. So
I was going to say, when we were talking about Honky, one thing you guys both agreed on is anyone that comes with accessories like this can't really go lower than a mid card, right?
Yeah, but in terms of the mid card, you'll be looking at the bottom of the mid card.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so you'd put him at the bottom, right?
Yep.
Do you want big screen, Brett?
Oh, it doesn't matter. There's a hacksaw there.
Hang on.
So his actions, actually, if you see his action,
there you go.
He's actually got the so if you put the 4x2, he chops down. So the action's pretty cool.
Yeah,
as you can see on the back.
I like it.
Yeah, so that actually works well. And he actually, I mean, even if you probably can't see, but even on the actual chest, he's got the hair and everything. That's probably very, you probably can't see it. But he's actually got the hair sculpt on the chest as well. So it is a pretty accurate figure of him.
Wow. I never knew.
I would probably
had a 3D printed version that I did myself. So I never knew all that stuff.
Jobber, though. I would probably still drop him into Jobber.
Right.
Jobber?
Yeah.
You know, I considered
he hasn't got a lot.
I did consider it because it didn't have a lot going for it. And the one thing about this figure is that we know what's coming in later series with him.
Yeah. But to me, that later series is definitely a superstar, right?
Oh, you'd be absolutely hands down. That flag.
So then this one, based off of the fact that it has accessory, should be like bottom of mid card. I can't see something with an accessory being in Jobber.
But I think because we know what's coming,
that's the issue.
And I put the other hacksaw higher.
So he's better than The Rock. He's better than Mankind.
Oh,
you think he's better than Mankind?
Maybe not Mankind, but he's better than The Rock.
Figure is pretty. I'd go Mankind ahead of him. I'd go The Rock, and John Cena ahead of him as well.
Really? Okay.
And the reason I'm saying that, he'd be at the top of it though. So
yeah, I put him at the top of the Jobber because he's better than Rude.
Okay, I'm happy with that then. I'm happy with that. We'll do all that at the end.
Well, people are going to disagree with that anyway.
Man, Ruben would be so mad with Hacksaw. Hacksaw's one of his favorite.
Hey,
Ruben still isn't back, actually.
Ruben's not here to talk, so it doesn't really matter. Ruben's.
I'm going to send you a link.
Why?
Right.
Okay.
Check that out.
Hang on, it's loading.
Matt's computer can't handle that.
No, here it is. So many questions.
Oh, too sweet. I love it. I love it. And, such a pleasure for him to send me some figs in the post this week. You would have seen that I managed to nab a couple of new wrestlers for my son, and we let him breathe. So, Rub, those perfectly boxed figures that you sent, retro baby, we just went, the box went everywhere. Loving it. Thanks, Rob. Right, what's that next figure?
We don't need.
Nah, not at all.
Matt, what's wrong?
What? I'm so
happened?
confused. I have so many
We
questions.
solved your we solved your problem.
Okay.
We got contacts everywhere.
Carry
mate.
on.
Sophia.
Superfly snooker.
Oh, yeah. It's the Superfly.
Here's a jumper again.
A cursed wrestler for making figure. That's had. Whenever you see a Superfly figure, they are so bland. So bland. I don't know, Brett. Take it away, mate.
There's not a lot you can do really with Superfly. Anyway, I mean, I guess a jumper's perfect action for him because they wanted him to go off the do the Superfly splash.
Yeah.
And his hands are even posed in that way, to jump off the top. So I guess it worked in that way. I'm not too sure whether they actually captured the look, like on the head sculpt, to be honest. I've got a Superfly back up there as well in Korean card. But yeah, he's a pretty underwhelming figure, to be honest.
His parts were unique. And he was a popular face. But having said that, I would say that this Superfly is better than the LJN, and it is also better than the Mattel Legend that came out.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
the
agree.
Mattel Legend, I think is the LJN's better than that, which really surprises me. Oh, it surprised me. I mean, I own all three figures, and hands down, this one's the better of the three. But he's a cursed wrestler for making a fig.
Right. So, Rob Fuchs?
It's definitely a curse, Chris.
Yeah.
I've got a true. I'd put him in. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'd put him down. I'd put him down down there, just like Ruben is.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Down there on the ground.
Oh, how's he going to be coping with those figures going missing?
Like I said, so many questions. I still don't even know what to say.
Right, who's next?
He gets what he deserves. I've got a story about Superfly Jimmy Snooker.
Okay.
I took
Is it
I
safe
took a
for the
loose.
internet?
I took a loose. It's safe. It's safe. It might be a bit of a where's Wally. So when I went to Fiji last before the pandemic, I took a loose Superfly Jimmy Snooker figure with me back to his homeland, and I when I stayed at a resort, I glued him to a particular fence at the Radisson Resort there. So hopefully he's still there.
Is this legit?
Yeah.
So when are you going back to Fiji to find out?
Yeah, so the fence in the parking lot where you park your car outside the Radisson, where you park your rental cars, is on the top of the fence. Hopefully, there's a Superfly Jimmy Snooker glued on there.
All right.
So if you ever go there, it's probably not there now, but
No,
that
probably
was
not.
my little offering. I had to take him
Your
home.
little offering. The Macho King.
The Macho King, exceptional
Oh,
figure.
right.
We're in the business. We're in the business end.
Superstar.
I mean,
Check
wow.
out
What can I
Emosi.
say?
Put it on the big screen, please.
What can I say?
A
Okay.
very, 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 very hard figure to find mint on card.
Wow.
And there you have it.
Is the crown removable?
Yes. And the
And the
scepter as
scepter.
well.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's hard
I
to
think we're
find
gonna.
mint on card just because it was absolutely popular.
Mm.
And one of the greatest WWF champions there.
Wow.
Easily, this is
And
superstar card, man.
that's it's just like it's
Like-
very popular on the collectors market too, and loose it's very hard to get like in good condition loose because the gold paint came off the knee pads, and so any of the gold accents, any of the gold paint applications on it,
And no doubt the crown and the scepter
come
will
off.
get lost quite a bit.
Correct.
Yeah, so paint application immediately would come off during play.
No.
Anything old, anything like that wasn't bought like immediately after it was produced, the gold paint goes a bit funny on it. Yeah, obviously what Foxy said, if you're a kid, the crown and the scepter probably would have been gone within about a couple of hours at school, and things like that. But as a standalone collector's item, just the whole package, like the picture on the card, the actual figure itself is amazing looking, and a pretty. They did well with the Macho Mans. Actually, there's one coming up that, but we'll get into that on when we do the series. So on the back of this particular pair of tights had the Macho King on the back as well, on the tights. I don't want to give too much away for next time for those who know about it, but I rate that pretty highly actually.
Okay.
He's got the purple sunglasses, the purple tights, the gold. He's got the crown. 2 accessories with a Hasbro. Just about unheard of.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, he definitely has to go in the superstar.
Okay. A bum honky, and then obviously probably all the way up here.
Yeah, somewhere up near the front.
We'll put him here for now.
Yeah,
And
put
then
him there for now.
We'll move them all up.
Yep.
All right, and the last one, Roddy Piper. So,
yeah. Okay, my man. Matt, go and check your door, mate. Did you just have a knock there?
yeah, why?
You need to go and check your door. There's a special delivery for you, buddy.
Should I be worried?
No, not at all. We just had someone on a flight from Rotorua to Auckland. Okay, so you need to go and check your door.
Okay, well, Brett, you have a few stories about
You just
Piper
go and check
in
your
this.
door. Brett, next go and rake
This
this
Hasbro,
figure
right?
while this jabroni's off, mate.
Okay.
Right, so Piper. Yeah, you take it away, mate.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
I think what happened with Piper is that there's a lot of inconsistencies around this Piper figure and a lot of hate around it. So mint on card as a figure, it's pretty easy to tell it's Roddy Piper for a starter. I mean, he's got his kilt, he's got his shirt, he's got the Hot Rod logo. But I mean, the paint application detail is not that great. The face is not too bad, like the face sculpt. The kilt, if you turn him upside down, is like not very well done.
Nah,
it's just like a solid block of plastic with a couple of legs sticking out of it. So people like Matt can't look up his kilt,
which you'd love. Oh, yeah, good.
What's Matt got there?
He's got
What's Matt
little
got
surprise.
I guess we'll look at this after, eh?
I think you need to open it. You know, we'll just put where we're going to put Roddy Piper, and let's get to this box. A special gift from us. Are we putting him down with that character Rub Figs on YouTube?
Wow, you guys think he's that bad?
You haven't been around, mate.
I wouldn't put him there.
Would you put him in
Jabroni?
Yeah, I'd put him at the bottom of Jabroni. I think it's rubbish.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we'll start from the top. The new additions to Superstar, the Macho King and the Honky Tonk Man. Is there anywhere you want to put them higher among everyone else?
Macho King would need to come after the other Macho King. I thought
Or above?
Oh, first equal, I'd have to say. They both offer something different. You got the
put
fake.
him,
I personally like this one more. Yeah? No?
No.
Nah, you've got the greatest figure of all time there.
I might even we can do a bit of shut down. We can leave him.
Yeah, oh, you got Andre there. Oh, it's a tough one. Right, we'll come back to that.
Honky Tonk Man. I'd put Honky Tonk Man after Jake before X.
Yep.
After Jake. I like Jake better. Oh, yeah, the snake accessory.
Before Jake,
cool.
after
Jake.
X.
I'm a total mark for Jake, so I wouldn't drop Jake back down.
No, that Jake figure's pretty awesome. Yeah,
and it comes with the snake too, so I agree. I like that. That snake's really cool after seeing it yesterday.
Right, Nick.
Cool. Mankind.
Drew, better there. Oh no, leave him there.
Better than Cena.
I agree.
Oh, actually, it's a tough one. Yeah, better than Cena.
The Rock.
Leave the Rock there.
Dusty.
Up the top.
Yeah, I'm going to put him up the top in front of Boss Man, even though that's the wrong Boss Man.
Blame
I probably wouldn't put him above.
Shit, there's a lot of jobbers out of this time. Kane.
Let's start with the retro, the old ones first, and move them up.
Okay. I would say you'd have to put the Warrior ahead of Rude.
Yeah.
And the Duggan ahead of Rude. And you can probably put that Hogan. You can probably put that Hogan ahead of Rude.
Yeah.
It's quite a big figure, Hogan. It's quite an imposing size figure.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, can I ask you what happened to the tag team figures?
We decided not to do it on this episode.
Move Stinger here to Kane.
Because in Series 4, there's a tag team too as well.
There's 4 of them.
So we'll just do the tag teams by themselves.
Sounds good. Right.
All right.
Stone Cold.
Ahead of Undertaker.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ted DiBiase.
Up the top. I'd put it ahead of the black.
Yeah, the green one's better than the black.
Yeah,
Yep,
it stands
green.
out more, right?
Yeah, that looks a bit. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that looks good.
The brains.
So you leave Roddy there?
Yep.
Superfly.
Oh, I'll move Superfly up to the top.
Yeah, he's probably better than most of those there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Triple H definitely needs to be at the back, the tail end. That's probably one of the worst figures of all time.
Triple H is at the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even
Cool. So
after
you have to
right
write that
down.
down.
Right. Now let's put you on the main screen and let's show the world what the RWO are all about, brother.
Well, first of all, I don't like that you two are now the top.
Get used to it.
And second of all, I'm scared. Is it going to blow up?
Just open it.
So we have a bag from the 80s. Don't know what that's all about. An old-looking photo of a retro Kane and Hasbro Taker. How?
We're well connected. And remember, all we are two faces of the NWO. We've got the main boss man there, Amoski. Do you like that Figure Frenzy World? Do you like that Wrestling Collectibles New Zealand?
And Kane and Undertaker.
That's what I'm talking about.
Matt, you are now the proud owner of 2 customized retro World Order Ultimates, courtesy of the RWO by way of Rub Figs NZ. Loose, by the way. Right.
What's this?
Ask your dad. Go and ask your father.
That'll be a fun conversation. So, one question though. Who?
It's for us for us to know and you to find out.
I don't like this. Don't like
What
this
you
one
gonna
bit.
do?
Okay, well, that's everything, right?
Record time, 49 minutes. Maybe she get rid of all the others, mate, and we'll just we'll just come on more permanently. Bring on some more classic gentlemen from a league of extraordinary gentlemen. Then you'll really see what the retro world order is, son. But take that bag, go and have a talk to your father, and then you can tell the world what it's all about.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 19 of Figure Frenzy, where we had the unfortunate pleasure of reviewing Hasbro and Retro Series 2 with the Retro World Order.
2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Hopefully they're not back next month. And we will see you guys next time.
Get 'em all, I gotta get 'em all. 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 Wrestling collectibles, NZ competition tried, but now they on their deathbed. They just can't do it like this. And lost things like Big Boss Man with the nightsticks. Got them basics, them elite, got them retros. LJNs, them Galoos, and them Hasbros. What you want, new or old, you can get them here. Common finds or obscure stuff that's really rare. I gotta get all of the figures I grew up with. Back when Taker put Yoko in the casket. Need all my favorites, mint on card. Our community make sure that it isn't hard. Catch us at our locals, scoping what they got. I gotta scoop the latest things before they get too hot. So I'ma watch my biggest stacks get taller. That ain't a prediction, that's a spoiler. Get 'em all, I gotta get 'em all. Get 'em all, get 'em all. I gotta get 'em all. Get 'em all, get 'em all. I gotta get 'em all. And once I got 'em all, then I gotta get some more. Get some more, get 'em all. I gotta get 'em all. Get 'em all, get 'em all. I gotta get 'em all. Get 'em all, get 'em all. I gotta get 'em all. And once I got 'em all, then I gotta get some more. Get some more. It's a Figure Frenzy on the off the burner. My member interview on YouTube, something you should turn up. Pre-show chats and the watch alongs. Start hard every time, then we finish strong. Pop Guardian for your exclusives. Killing retail with that new shit. Restocks of the same things is the new six. I need some mystery like who's in retribution. New elite of that heat, that's a collectible. Ultimate edition drop, that's a collectible. Super 7 new figure, a collectible. AEW Series 1 and 2, a collectible. New elite of that heat, that's a collectible. Ultimate edition drop, that's a collectible. Super 7 new figure, a collectible.